Away by Gary Talton, who just checked in. Melvin Edgem with the steal for Erie. Talton's on for the first time. We told you about him when we thought he was starting the game. He's joined by Cam HOLSEY's on for the first time. Also, Ismael Romero and Lorenzo Brown. And Xavier Ford comes on. So Otis Smith with the shock troop approach to the bench as Seibert hits an 18-footer near the right elbow. So as time goes on, we'll tell you about all these guys. We'll start with Lorenzo Brown, 6'5", Bayhawk lead. Talton is the guard out of Illinois, Chicago. He just committed a foul. He's got Eric Atkins on Puerto Rico. So he is stateside for the first time here and playing for the Drive. And I think that's about it as far as the new guys in the game. As Seibert hits another three from the top of the key. Jordan Seibert with 12 points here in the opening quarter. Bayhawks lead at 24-14, professionally anywhere. Missed the free throw. Here he has the ball back, and now there's a foul as HOLSEY was holding Alex. Lead at 24-16. Melvin Edgem inbounds on the left sideline to Atkins up top. Atkins takes it right side and then lobs it cross court to Davis on the left baseline. Up top it goes to Edgem. Ball fake, one dribble, bounce pass left baseline, and Davis jams it with two hands. So Alex Davis has 2 buckets, and they're both with authority. Erie back up top, at him by Seibert. He has it now on the left wing. 10 to shoot, and he'll bring it back out front. Now he reverses directions. Left wing jumper, and he hits from 18. So Lorenzo Brown has had a big year. I mentioned he'll be headed to the D-League All-Star game in Toronto next week. After his 20 days with the Phoenix Suns, here's Edgem, has it poked away by Brown. Ball loose on the floor, and Romero has it for Grand Rapids. Talton across the timeline. Lorenzo Brown fakes a three, puts it on the floor, into the lane, has it. Pinned almost against the sideline and baseline. He stepped out of bounds as Nana Egwu blocked 2 shots and forced it. Well-spoken, nice guy. And we'll save that one for tomorrow evening before Erie takes on Sioux Falls. Of course, that'll be on the radio side of things. Here's Seibert bouncing it down to Davis, right block. Now to Egwu, top of the key, 18-footer that clangs off the back of the rim. Rebound taken by Lorenzo Brown of the Drive. He brings it to the top of the key at the other end. Now, averaged about 8 and 8 on the season. He was traded in November to Delaware. Bayhawks ended up with Mike Kabongo in that trade. Also the rights to DJ Seeley, who's still overseas. If he ever shows up, he is a high-scoring guard. But anyway, Bayhawks then traded the returning player rights to Lenzel Smith, who played for Erie last year, and got Bohannon back. As Edgem misses a layup from in tight, but gets his own rebound. Bayhawks lead at 26-19. Tyler Harvey into the game as well. But anyway, Bayhawks then traded the returning player rights to Lenzel Smith, who played for Erie last year, and got Bohannon back. As Edgem misses a layup from in tight, but gets his own rebound. Bayhawks lead at 26-19. Tyler Harvey into the game as well. We'll tell you about him in a moment. Here's Bohannon. Throws a skip pass from the right side to Edgem on the left wing. He goes down the lane. He's fouled on his way through. So this foul is going to go against Romero. As Edgem sends it back to HOLSEY, top of the key. 6 to shoot. HOLSEY spins in the lane. Bohannon doing a nice job all over and misses the right-hand push shot, but the rebound taken by Romero, and he puts it in. So it's a 28-21 Bayhawk lead. Here's Harvey, left forecourt. Tried to hand it off to Edgem, but I think the ball was kicked. And so the Bayhawks will still have 15. 28-21 Bayhawk lead. Here's Harvey, left forecourt. Tried to hand it off to Edgem, but I think the ball was kicked. And so the Bayhawks will still have 15. Edgem looking for help. Oh, and he threw it to Bohannon and it went off his hand and out of bounds. Edgem had. So the Drive has it back, trailing by a touchdown here, 28-21. Here's HOLSEY just right to Bohannon. And the loose ball scooped up by Edgem. Down the right side, here comes Kabongo, who just checked in a little bit ago. Bohannon up top sends it back to Kabongo. Now here's Bohannon once again, backing down near the right block, sends it up top to Edgem, who mishandles it. Returns it quickly, though, to Bohannon. Right block, he fires it outside. Harvey's left all open, wide open for three, no good. And there's Bohannon with another offensive rebound. He lost it, though, and then Talton finally had it knocked out of bounds by second as well. 28-23, Erie on top. See if this group can somehow coalesce here, though having just met each other, basically. Here's Harvey on the left wing, bounced it to Mans in the left block. Mans fires a skip pass to Kabongo. It's Edgem on the right wing. Drives baseline. Strong move to the hoop. No, but Mans had the rebound. Guess Edgem was fouled on the way up. So the throw line more in circle, guarded there by Tyler Harvey. Romero comes out to set a screen. Talton takes it left side and then gets it back to Brown at the top of the key. Brown, step back, 16-footer, got it. Lorenzo Brown knocks down the jumper. 5 seconds left. Kabongo racing coast to coast. Gets to the rim and missed the layup. Rebound taken down by Talton, and they're not going to get a shot out. That will do it for the opening quarter. So an entertaining quarter it was as the two teams head to their respective. He did that last year as well as far as the side. Back to Brown on the left side. Kabongo on him as he thought about the three. Now shot clock at 4. Brown, left wing, is going to jack up a 21-footer. No good. Rebound poked around. Carrington Ward has it for Erie. So the Bayhawks have it back, down 41-32. They've only scored 3 points in this second quarter in almost 7.5 minutes. Here's a pass down low, poked away, and Romero comes up with a loose ball. Yet another turnover. 9 turnovers in the quarter, 12 for the game now from the line. But he hits both. They're just pouring on the points here from the free throw line in the second quarter. They lead at 43-34 with 3.5 minutes now to play in the second period. Here's Harvey, left side fawn, extended. Lorenzo Brown on him. Bounces it to Bohannon, top of the key, lobs it down low to Egwu. Weak side help, Ford poked it away. Brown comes up with a steal. Ahead to Holsey, he mishandles it, it goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Grand Rapids ball. His knee, but to Holsey, he mishandles it, it goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Grand Rapids ball. His knee, but no reviewing yet here tonight. As here's Brown in the lane with a turnaround off glass, he puts it in. So it's a 45-34 Grand Rapids lead. Bayhawks have just 5 points in the opening 9 minutes of the second quarter. Harvey near the top of the key. 20-footer, no good. Long rebound to Talton. He's pushing it down the center of the floor. Here he gets back well, but here's Brown driving from the left side, off the glass and in. Here's Holsey right side. Hands it off to Lorenzo Brown on the wing now, and he brings it back out to the perimeter. Back down to Holsey in the right block. Posted up John Bohannon. Loses the dribble. Harvey comes up with a steal for Erie. Brings it into the left forecourt. It's a 2-on-4, however, so they'll get into their half-court set. Here's Seibert up top. Sends it left side. Harvey, three-pointer, hits. So Tyler Harvey, it's his first bucket of the night. And the Bayhawks back to within 8-39. Here's Talton across the timeline. Gets a screen from Bashinsky. Takes it near the right elbow. 19-footer, and he got it. Gary Talton with 7 points so far here this evening. Here's Harvey right side. Bayhawks down by 10. Seibert now on the left side. Dumps it down to Egwu in the left block. He hits Bohannon cutting down the lane. He mishandled it. Fell to the ground. Lorenzo Brown up with the steal. 5-on-4 for the drive as he now hits Holsey near the foul. He looked like he was fouled, no whistle, but he lays it in. So Dylan Bashinsky gets his first bucket. Now the Bayhawks can go for the final shot here of the first half. Kabongo stands and dribbles in the center circle. Now he works to the right forecourt. Here's Bohannon up top to Seibert. 3 seconds left. One dribble. Tough three-pointer. He banked it in. Seibert banks it in with 0.6 of a second to go in the period. And that is the kind of break the Bayhawks to shoot. Now he's fouled by Sims, who came flashing out and flattened. So here he has 14 to shoot as Edgem inbounds at the left hash to Bohannon on the left wing, and he sends it up top to Kabongo. 10 to shoot it now. Kabongo against Talton. Takes it left side. Nothing doing there. Lobs it to Bohannon, who quickly returns it to Kabongo. Fires right corner. Edgem leans forward. Is fouled on the three-point try. Shot didn't go, but Ford got him. And was an assistant at Grand Valley University, which, of course, looked at the top of the key and traveled as he started to make his move here in the third quarter. So Kabongo across the timeline, guarded by Talton. Scoops it over to the left forecourt. That's Edgem. Edgem against Ford, gets a screen from Bohannon, sends it up top. Kabongo, he could have had an open three, passed it up. Gets it to Edgem, now back to Kabongo. This time he will take it. That's off the mark. Rebound taken down by Xavier Ford of the drive. So broad court near the hash against Gary Talton, the D-League veteran. Lobs it on the left wing. Edgem had it poked away out of bounds by Xavier Ford. So the Bayhawks will keep it. They have Edgem will inbound on the left wing on the sideline. Gets it to Bohannon in the left block. He's got Holsey on his back. Spins on him and then fires it up top to Harvey. Good ball fake, gets himself free for an open three, and he hits it. So Harvey ties things up at 70 apiece with his second triple of the night. That was a great fake pass that on the right wing working against Kabongo. Gets it to Holsey up top. He hands it back to Brown. Brown Takes it to the baseline, down to the block. Tough shot off glass, no good. HOLSEY mishandles the putback, and Egwu comes up with it for Erie. Kabongo across the timeline, ahead to Edgem, who gets to the rim and lays it in. Melvin Edgem having a big third quarter. He has 12 of his 17 in the period, and the Bayhawks are back on top 72-70. Here's HOLSEY, top of the key with a dribble drive against Bo. Brown penetrates from the right side and puts in a high banker. So we're tied at 72 with 1:35 to go here in the third quarter. Here's Mike Kabongo in the left forecourt for the Bayhawks, who've erased the 13-point deficit. This one looks like it could be a dogfight the rest of the way. Edgem in the left block has it poked away, gets it to Egwu. Left elbow jumper short. Tracked down, though, by Edgem, who hustled near the top of the key to gather that one in off the floor. Left side, Harvey on the wing. Picks up his dribble, thought about the three. Now he dumps it down low to Bohannon, who has 5 turnovers tonight, and he hasn't attempted a shot. Good feed, though, to the cutting Kabongo, and he lays it in. All right, John Bohannon, he's got to get himself back on track. We've seen him play enough that we know it goes back to the one who is inactive tonight for the Bayhawks. The rookie out of Georgetown gets the night off with Mans and Bohannon joining the lineup. Here's Kabongo in the right forecourt near the hash. Gets it to Edgem, right block. He fires a skip pass to Harvey in the left wing. Down low it goes now to Mans in the left block. Forces a pass down low, knocked away, loose. Bohannon dives, comes up with it, and we have a tie-up, or no, a timeout called by John Bohannon.